Okay, we're rolling. Hi everyone, it's Sean here. I'd like to talk about Justin Trudeau's statement where he said that low-income Canadians do not pay any taxes. This statement is somewhat true, but it is rather vague. What he really meant was that people that are non-working low-income Canadians were not paying taxes. For example, people that were on social assistance, people on compensation, people on old age pension, UIC. I believe UIC did not pay taxes. When I collected UIC in the late 80s, I used to get 434 every 2 weeks and not pay taxes. That one's called UIC. They changed the name to EI, Employment Insurance, and I do believe they pay taxes nowadays. And I'm not sure if you pay taxes on workman's compensation. I'm not really sure about that. But let's take, for example, an individual that makes, a single male or female that makes $28,000 a year. I'm not going to get into families because that's too complicated figuring out their tax benefit situation with the child tax benefit and all that other stuff. But we'll take a single male or female that makes $28,000 per year. Now they should pay approximately $4,300 a year on income tax. They should get back around $2,400 of that at income tax time. So they would be about $1,900 in the hole. Then with the Trillium and GST and all those checks that they get for the year, they should be minus 1,000 when it's all said and done with all the tax benefits they get back at the end of the year. Now, as far as income tax goes, the federal government loses no money on income tax because the income tax is the interest that the federal government is using, the interest they gain on all the tax money that they receive from every Canadian who is paying taxes for the year. So that's all the interest money that they're giving people back on income tax, so they're not losing any money. And when you consider that every consumer is purchasing, and they have to pay taxes on everything that they buy here in Canada, whether it be a new pair of jeans or a new tablet or food or a coffee, they're paying taxes, or if they have their cell phone service. So we're paying taxes, and that's going into the government coffers. So we're all paying taxes here. But that statement was very misleading. I look at it as sort of like the example of the young gentleman, a high school student, is saying that he's working on a 600-piece puzzle. But what does that really mean? It's rather vague. Did he complete the 600-piece puzzle? Did he do 300 pieces of the 600-piece puzzle? Did he only do 40? All of those constitute him working on the puzzle. But the statement should read, I worked on the 600-piece puzzle and completed the 600-piece puzzle. That would be more to the point. Politicians have a way of doing this double talk or this vague talk and not give you the whole message of what they're saying. They'll make this response like, for example, Trump said that defense spending is $7 trillion when the real number is $4 trillion. He's hoping people just look at the first number, which is trillion, and not forget what's in front of it, the 7. So he's hoping they're not paying attention to that because, listen, a trillion has 12 zeros under it, and most people can't comprehend, I can't, what a trillion really is. So he's hoping that he's making that just seem like a large amount, but he's fudging the numbers. A lot of politicians give you a lot of misleading information about what they're stating. They're not giving you the whole story, or they're giving you fudged numbers or fudged statistics. They're well known for doing this, every politician. And the fact of the matter is, in the case of Justin Trudeau making that statement, he was making a statement which was somewhat true, but not fully true. And like many other politicians around the world, he's been known to do stuff like this. And you got to expect this from politicians. You're not really going to get the full statement, the full truth. There's a lot of half-truths with politicians. And in this case, I wanted to bring that up because he did not state that working lower income Canadians paid no taxes. He stated low income people paid no taxes. So he's right about that, But if he had made the statement, lower income Canadians pay no taxes, that would have been false. So that's my talk for today, and have a nice night. And I just wanted to show you something. In the Toronto Sun today, it was with Doug Ford in the Hydro One Riot Act, and Trudeau in the Lavalin, which is a Montreal construction firm. By the way, the stock of that company went down on the TSX after this scandal. They're involved in a lot of BS. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. This is Sean, and I'm out. 10-4. Goodbye.